Many Azure deployments begin with virtual machines directly assigned public IP addresses for outbound internet connectivity. While this approach is simple, it can create security, scalability, and management challenges as environments grow. Azure NAT Gateway provides a centralized, highly available, and scalable method for outbound internet access. By moving outbound connectivity from individual VM public IP addresses to an Azure NAT Gateway, organizations can simplify network management, improve security posture, and gain predictable outbound IP addresses. In this video, you'll learn how to migrate a virtual machine's outbound connectivity from a public IP address to an Azure NAT Gateway. Hello everyone, I hope you are all doing well. I'm Manhar and welcome back to MSFT WebCast. Azure NAT Gateway is a fully managed and highly resilient network address translation service. It enables outbound connectivity for a virtual machine without the need for a public IP address. In the previous video, we learned how to create a standard V2 NAT gateway in Azure. You can find a link to that video in the description. In this video, you'll learn how to migrate your virtual machine's public IP address to a NAT gateway. You'll remove the public IP address from the virtual machine and reuse it as the public IP address for the NAT gateway. RDP or SSH access won't function to the virtual machine after you complete this migration. To securely manage virtual machines, use Azure Bastion. For this demo, we'll use a test virtual machine that has a public IP address assigned to it. Open your preferred web browser, navigate to portal.azure.com and sign in with your Azure account. In the search bar at the top of the portal, type virtual machine. Under services, select virtual machines. This page shows all the virtual machines in your environment. The virtual machine testVM01 is associated with the public IP address testpip01. Select the VM name to open its properties page. First, we'll remove the public IP address from the virtual machine. Then, we'll associate that public IP address with a NAT gateway. In the Oreo page, select Public IP Address. Go to the Oreo tab. We are now on the Public IP Address Properties page. Now let's remove the public IP from the virtual machine. In the top bar, click Dissociate. On the confirmation pop-up, click Yes to continue. Now wait for the confirmation notification to appear. Settings have been saved successfully. This action will permanently dissociate the public IP address from the network interface. Go back to VM and click on Refresh. Confirm that the public IP address has been removed from the VM. Next, let's move on to the next step. In this step, we will create a NAT gateway using the public IP address we previously removed from the virtual machine. We will assign the NAT gateway to the existing subnet within our virtual network. For this example, the subnet name is default. In the search bar at the top of the portal, type virtual network. Under services, select virtual networks. Open the virtual networks properties page. Expand settings and click on subnets. This is the test subnet that will be used in this demonstration. Under virtual networks, click on NAT gateways. No NAT gateway instance is currently present in the Azure environment. Click on Create. Keep the default or select a different subscription. Choose the resource group where you want to create the NAT gateway resource. You can also create a new one by selecting the Create New option. Specify a meaningful name for the NAT gateway. For example, East2SGW01. Select the region where your virtual network resides. We'll keep the East2S region selected consistent with the other resources. Select Standard SKU. If you want to create standard V2 NAT gateway, your public IP address must have standard V2 SKU. Since our existing public IP address has a standard SKU, we cannot use the existing public IP address to create a standard V2 NAT gateway. Still, if you want to create a standard V2 NAT gateway, you can create it with a new public IP address. Since I want to create NAT gateway with our existing public IP address, I'm selecting standard SKU. When selecting standard, you can either specify an availability zone or choose none to allow Microsoft to assign the zone automatically. We'll leave the ideal timeout set to 4. Click Next to continue. We can add a single IP address or an IP address prefix. Select Add Public IP Addresses or Prefixes. Click the drop-down menu to view the list of IP addresses that can and cannot be associated with the NAT gateway. Select the public IP address removed from the virtual machine earlier. In this example, test pip01. When you are ready, click on Save. Verify that our public IP address test pip01 is selected. Click Next to continue. Select an existing virtual network and subnet to associate with the NAT gateway. From the drop-down menu, select the existing test virtual network. From the subnet drop-down menu, select the subnet named default. Select the virtual network and subnet as per your requirements. Click Next to continue. Add tags as needed. When you are ready, click Review plus Create. Azure will perform validation on the selected options and values. And once the validation passes, select Create. The NAT gateway resource is created and deployed within a few seconds. Wait for the deployment process to complete. The deployment is complete and did not take long. Let's go to the resource. Here's the newly deployed NAT gateway. In the Overview tab, we can view its details. Notice that it shows the location where it is deployed, including the SKU, which is standard. Expand settings and click on outbound IP. This page displays the public IP address associated with the NAT gateway. Verify that it's a public IP address test pip01. In the search bar at the top of the portal, type Virtual Machine. Under Services, select Virtual Machines. Note that the public IP address is now not associated with this test virtual machine. Open the Virtual Machines Properties page and review the networking section. A public IP address is visible here and it is assigned through the NAT gateway we just deployed. This test VM now has outbound connectivity through the NAT gateway. This is how we can migrate a virtual machine's public IP address to an Azure NAT gateway. That's all for this video. I hope you found this video helpful and informative. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos on Microsoft Azure and other Microsoft related topics. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.